Just been to the local garden centre to grab some compost. Even though I have a ton of it in my compost bin, I just didn't want to use it all for this particular little job that I'm going to be doing. So my husband brought this home to actually burn, but I've poached it because it's just perfect. It's got the plastic lining. So I thought it would make a really, really good raised little bed. I feel like it could just do with a lick of paint though, because it's got some prints on it. So I just went through the garden shed just to have a little nose, see what leftover paint that we've got. And I think this one will just be perfect. It's quite a neutral colour. And as you can see, I'm using the right tool for the job. So once it was dry after a couple of hours, I loaded it up and I had my little helper. Now time to just fill it full of spring bulbs. And I managed to pick up some of these lovely tulips from my local supermarket. Really like the colour, really vibrant. I just thought they'd be really nice for a bit of colour through the spring months. So I'm just going to plant it all up. Otto's always helping. I think it'll look really nice once they're all flowering. It just seems such a shame to throw it away. So nice to see the promise of spring around the garden. Got lovely big healthy buds on my magnolia and my blossom trees. Time to collect some eggs from my little girlies. They haven't stopped laying, they've been so good. Honestly, they've just produced so many eggs all through the winter months. It's been amazing. This is Lilac, she's my little broody hen at the moment. Every time I go in there to collect them, she's always sat on her eggs, bless her heart. I love her little fluffy feet, look. So I'm giving them all a little treat of mealworm. I always feel really bad when I take the eggs, I don't know why. So I always kind of just like feed them a little treat when I take the eggs. Just keep them busy. So we have 2 hutches for our chickens. These are for the bigger 3 girls, and these are the bantam eggs. The bantam eggs are a lot smaller, but still very wholesome. So I'm just soaking my ranunculus, and whilst I'm waiting for those, I'm going to make myself a bit of lunch. So I soak my ranunculus for about 3 hours. You can do it overnight, depends on what you want to do, but you always plant ranunculus with the fingers facing down. And I always have to remind myself, I have to give it a little Google search because I always forget because it looks like it should be the other way. So in the end, I think I planted 24, and these are the ones I'm planting. They're pink, picotti. Not sure how you pronounce it, but I think that's how you say it. So now I'm gonna go see Tastic. I've got some really nice cosmos to go in. I always go see Tastic every year. I just love it. These ones are double click rose. I think they're called Bon Bon. And they're so lovely. I had them last year, and they just literally flowered all through the summer months into early autumn. And as long as you deadhead them, they just keep coming back, and they're just such a lovely flower to have, I think. Great addition to any cottage garden. This weekend we've had the most amazing sunsets, and this Saturday evening was no different. It was absolutely beautiful. It's true what they say, pink sky at night, shepherd's delight. Woke up Sunday morning and it was glorious. It was so beautiful, such a sunny day. The sea was calling. I was going for a sea swim. It's the 1st of March. Spring was finally here. I love where I live. Look at that sea, that colour. I was so excited to get in. I know it was going to be cold, but I do. After my little swim, we headed down to the Little Wonder Cafe, which is in Cape Cornwall. It's got the most amazing views. In the winter, the waves are absolutely mahoosive, and in the summer, it's just beautiful. It's a right little sun trap. They make the most lovely little tea and coffee and hot chocolates, and they serve them all in royal china, which I think is really cute. Do some nice pasties and cake. So we sat there and had a pasty, hot chocolate. It was really nice. That evening we just went into Porthleven and watched the sunset. It was just beautiful. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful.